Okay, everybody, here's a second update. In my last video, which I just finished uploading, I noticed that it was like, why are my frame rates so bad? I remember with all these different techniques that were being used in order to grab as much from the game as possible, it was like, I don't understand this, what's going on. So I decided to go to where I have two primary packs installed to help me along with that, which are in the data directory. And it's these two files here. So not too long ago, there was an update by the dev, and it was like, I never paid any much mind to it. So anyway, at that time, it wasn't, this is what it was. It was just like that. So I decided to go into my pack config, and these two items were not listed. And I know for a fact that I did do that back before the update. So I decided to put these back in, and of course saved it. Now I'm going to change the properties from to read only, and Baxter's crying at me again. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alright, now hopefully having it read only, it won't get overwritten again if there's an update. So I just started the game up, and this is what I'm getting at the main menu. Now before I started recording, this was well over 80. Now, mind you, you can't really go by your frame rates for the main menu because the game itself changes constantly. As soon as you look at a bush, your frame rate may drop, it may increase. It's because the textures and everything are not optimized in this game, so you're going to end up with a lot of issues with it. But anyway, let's load the game. Let's continue on and see what we can get out of this now. I'm going to switch over to windowed mode for my recording, and so you only get to see the game itself, and keep an eyeball on the top left there for the frame rates. I've rechecked the graphic settings, and it seemed to be doing okay. I made sure I made the settings to ugly. That could be made into ugly, but just know, even though the settings are set to ugly, it doesn't make the graphics look super ugly. It just doesn't. This game is so weird. Alright, as you can see, my frame rates are pretty steady here. But where we're going to get into... yeah, see, my frame rates aren't too bad right now. Where in my previous video, it was bad. Shush now, doggy. Shush. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the menu, or the map here. We're going to go back here. Now there is a gate here. Where are you? Right there. We're going to tag it. And we're going to try to head that direction. Now don't ask why that's flickering like that. I'm going to have to take a look at the settings for that as well. Again, why is that flickering? Wasn't doing that before. Come on, get up there, get up there. God, this game, I tell you. Yeah, that didn't flicker before, so I'm going to have to figure out why that's happening. Alright, so I'm heading this way, so let's go up this way. Holy crap, how did I get out of here? Okay, that's the way I already went. Yeah, I don't know why that's flickering. Why the water is flickering like that. Could be the draw distance. Let me take a look at this. Advanced graphic settings. Okay, that's stuck at that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back into the okay, I have to ignore that for now until I can figure out exactly what went wrong here. What settings I had Now, where I need to go is that way. Why in the heck? Yeah, that water issue is really bugging me. Um, yeah, why don't we just fast travel? We'll just fast travel past there. Yeah, there is a setting that I didn't mess with in one of the config files. So, yeah, I gotta take a look at that. I didn't have that issue before. Not quite sure as to why I'm having it now, but with that update that the developer released a while ago, it could have messed with a couple of other things and who knows what. But like I said, keep an eyeball on the top left there for my frame rates. I'm going into the town. Frame rates are not extraordinarily bad. They're better than what it was in my video I just uploaded. But there are a lot of tweaks that you can do to the game itself, not from the menu itself. You have to get into the files and work with what's best for you to work with. As you can see, my frame rates are better. My frame rates are better since I've added that. Now, as you can see, my frame rates are suffering. Now, everybody has frame rate issues coming into this town. Don't ask me why. Outside of the textures, one, not being optimized, and the code, there's probably a lot of junk code in it. But
hey, hold right there. Show me what you have on you.
No.
Well?
Gee, surrender.
Why? Such are my orders.
Okay, let's try that.
Do I look like someone you need to search?
Don't get all high and mighty with me. You're just making it harder on yourself.
Search me then.
As you wish.
I could end up getting arrested.
All's well. Mind how you go.
Thank you. See you later, Pecker.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn!
Yeah, that you.
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
Okay, you're an idiot. Alright. As you can see, my frame rates are going up and down as I go. It's almost as if it's trying to catch up. And once it settles down, then everything seems to be fine. But as you can see, my frame rates are better. So I thought really quick I should make another video on this and let you folks know. I have to figure out why the water's acting the way it's acting up. And that, there is a setting I think I messed with that I shouldn't have. So I was trying to figure out why I was not getting the frame rates I normally am used to after using the mods. But as you can see, there is stutter, there is, now OBS itself is, for some reason, like I said, OBS for some reason doesn't play properly with certain games. And if the game is not properly optimized and the dirt code is taken away from the game itself, then OBS is going to mess with it. And as you can see, I am getting some good frame rates. Well, for me anyway, for my particular setup. So I'm going to try to gather together every mod that I have that helps me get the best of what I can out of the game. So let's see if there's a way for me to. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Now my frame rate's dropped really, but as you see, it almost has to catch up. But frame rates are just, you know, all over the place in this game, and it's always been like that from the first day it was released. Now, as you can see, the water's not flickering here. Hold on, is there water? No, there isn't water. That's land. Hold on, I thought that was water there for a second. Let's see how my frame rates work here. And as you can see, the further I get away from any town and stick to the wooded areas, my frame rates don't sink too low. But like I said, well, if I come into combat with a number of people, my frame rates can tank.
Yeah.
It really depends on the location of where I'm at and what's going on. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. Go, go. I can see my frame rates. Always keep an eye on my frame rates and where I'm going. Everything I'm doing, just keep an eye on my frame rates. I'm not watching my frame rates right now. Shut up, shut up. You gonna still bark? Shut up. Alright, I just pressed Alt. What's Alt doing? Alright, gotta figure out why that's happening. Tell me I can't. Shut up. Oh, crap.
Are you looking for me?
Who are you?
Got
No,
them,
not
you?
really. Yeah, the dog woke him up. I like that, actually. How's life in Rattay? Have you heard anything from the Cumans?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the women folk. Better take your own life and fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals.
Okay. I'll see you later, dude.
May the
Yeah,
Lord watch
as you
over
can see, I'm getting better frame rates. But that water issue, I'm really going to have to look into. Anyway, I didn't think I was doing you folks justice by just leaving my last video where that was and not speaking about what I saw. Like I said, keep an eye on my video. Yeah, you don't want to get caught stealing, really. Got any food for me? Boy, you guys are cheap.
Hey!
What? It's not me. Leave me alone. I'm out here. What? What? I didn't hear anything. It's not me. Or anybody. I'm not seeing anybody here. I'm just going through trying to patrol, make sure you're safe. Hello? Hello?
What's going on there?
Nothing, man.
God be with you.
Does anyone need here? Oh,
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could
howdy.
be. It might not be to your liking, though, on account of it's the executioner who's looking for someone. At least that's what I've heard.
I killed the
Of course,
executioner.
folk here don't want to have anything to do with him. Only the more they avoid him, the more they gossip about him.
Okay.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use...
No one I can...
Then why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
Farewell.
I killed the dude. He didn't have much on him, so... Like I said, keep an eyeball on my frame rates. I know I was gonna... Who's that? I'm right behind you, you boner. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Or do I have to punch you?
What do you want here? Puppet or I'll call a guard?
I'll have this place full of guards. Okay, folks, take care, and have a good one.